Alright, up for review is the BlueAir Classic 203, 250 square feet, which is the area I'm trying to use. The Rabbit, the more popular one, is insufficient in my record because it only goes down to 0.3 microns and smoke goes down to 0.1, meaning it's useless. The BlueAir goes down to 0.1, assuming you use the SmokeStop filter. So I will be using the combination of these two in a test-off to see how it actually operates. I'm also using a vent. It's nice Panasonic. That's 290 square feet of air, CFMs. Here's my unit. My little smoking partner, Little Puff's going to contribute as well. In the back here, I have a pre-filter, the SmokeStop filter. I took out the filter that came with it. I just placed it there because, well, we'll figure it out later if it works. Also, lazily just put that up there. If this works, I'll permanently install it. That will need to go through the window before I obviously start this up. So I will be testing 2 cigars, full on, Amazon Basin, and a 5-year-old Habana Monte Cristo No. 2. So I will dedicate myself to smoking through and reporting back, but the main reason is I don't want any smoke in my house whatsoever. I have a nice little heated garage, which is perfect, except for that this door opens into the rest of my house. So I gotta find a way to keep the smoke only in here and the smell out as best possible. So, the name of the research, I will test and see how it works. Alright, set up, ready to go. Here's the unit in operational mode. Not too loud, actually I'm pretty happy with it. I have it set on high. I chose this model versus the more expensive one that has automatic adjustment for the air, because I just want to run it full speed the entire time, and I don't really care that it vents at a lower rate because it'll only be on when I'm in here smoking. It's a little breezy. I'm hoping little Puff cigar doesn't get blown out. Appreciate him helping out. Combo of the sound with the unit plugged in. Supposedly a silent unit. There's a wind breeze, but nothing too bad. I'll be watching TV, kicking back. Probably 3.5 hours worth of cigar smoking. So, time to light up. Cheers! Alright, 3.5 hours of smoking. And a combination of the filter and the fan have left this room completely smokeless. There's no pooling, all the smoke has gone out. And I will turn off the vent and let it sit for a half hour and get my nose cleared and see if I can't smell any smoke. But so far, so good. Alright, so it's been 2 hours since I've been in here. All doors closed. This thing running full speed. Maybe Little Puff is causing an issue, but it stinks, and I can smell the cigar smoke heavily. Not only that, the air that's coming up through here stinks of smoke. So not only is it not getting it, what is coming through is smoke. What a joke. So no, this does not work, and this is going back. I will try again in the morning, but I have pretty much no hope if the smell of smoke is actually coming out of the outtake. Alright, 6 a.m. It's been running for 8 hours, non-stop. And I smell smoke instantly. Smoke isn't coming out of it, some like smoke. No, not really. I'm going to repeat the same thing tonight without this, just using the vent only and compare, but doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot. See what happens. All right, it's been almost 24 hours since I've smoked, and well, in here, and I have to say, it doesn't actually smell that bad. I hardly pick it up at all. Pick up a little bit on my couch where I'm smoking, and that's felt it's going to pick it up, so I can't expect that to work, but it's actually not bad. This has not been running at all since this morning when I turned it off, and I might have been a little picky about it being smell. My expectations may be a little too high, so for this test, I am going to smoke the exact same cigars, my Basin and a 5-year-old Havana Monte Cristo number 2. For this control test, I am not going to be running the air filter. I am going to be running my vent only. When I am done, I am going to open up the door to my garage and the garage door, that window, and fire up the ceiling fan for half an hour. Then I will see how that compares. So, as I said, the smell was slight. I noticed it. My goal is for zero smell. I want people to come to my house and not be able to smell anything. So, that's the goal. So we'll see what happens in this control test. All right, Little Puff and I have completed our control round, 3.5 hours of cigars, and for this one, this unit is, as I said, not on. After I stopped smoking, I opened up both my bay doors into the garage and opened that window up fully. The vent is off itself, and the only thing running is the fan, which is interesting. I see smoke on the monitor that I'm not seeing in person. There's a slight smell, although that might be coming from the light. Pretty similar to where I was at the same point with the filter. So now I'm going to turn everything off, close everything up, and then leave it as is with nothing running and see what the smell is like in the morning. All right, it's been 20 hours since my control test, and including that was opening up both the garage and the side window there and using the ceiling fan to move some serious air. Kind of thought it would give an unfair advantage that the control test wasn't exactly entirely control, because when you swap out all the air, it's kind of hard to compare. Having said that, it stinks in here, and noticeably worse. So I'm actually going to fire this unit up again and see what happens. So far, +1 for the BlueAir. But it could also be a combination of 2 days in a row. Previously, I had not smoked in this room in 2 years. So, it could have been just an accumulation. So I'm going to fire that unit up, have a couple more cigars, and see what happens. Actually, I decided to try one other thing, so I'm not going to smoke for a little bit. I'm actually going to just go ahead and, sorry, Little Puff, run this now and see if I can't get any improvement. So this should be interesting. Just a quick update. It's been roughly 24 hours since I had the cigar, and 4 hours ago it stunk in here and had not been running the unit. Been running the unit for the past 4 hours, and there is zero smell. It is impressive. So I'm going to go one more round. I should also mention this particular room, especially with this cement floor and the walls, helps. Carpet, other kind of stuff like that will obviously absorb it. I had that problem with this cigar stuffing smoke. At some point this works, I'll get a couch that doesn't inhale the smoke itself. That's really my biggest issue at the moment. So I'm mixing up today. I've had the same cigars for the past 2 days, so I'll go with a 1964 Imperial Padron Adversario and a 5-year-old Punch Habana. All right, more later. All right, it's been another 24 hours, 3 days in a row of smoking 3 to 3.5 hours, and it smells great. There's little hints, but nothing significant. When I originally did the test, I smelled a little bit. I was being too critical. I mean, there's going to be a little, especially with my couch, soaking up some of the smoke. So overall, once I did a control test and smelled what that smelled like, and then last night, doing it for the third time, it is noticeably different. So surprisingly, I really think this unit is not bad. And I'm actually very happy I got it. Combination of with the vents and this vent. Now I did have to run this vent for 12 hours overnight after I smoked. It still smelled a little bit right after I finished smoking. So day later, or the morning after, now it's a day later, it smells great. And I am glad I have it, and I actually recommend it. Much better than the Rabbit. I don't know why anyone gets that. The specs to this are just meant for smoking, and Rabbit simply aren't. So apparently people get paid to hawk those things, is my only explanation. So, assuming you get both the smoke filter as well as the unit itself, I think you're going to be happy. So, thumbs up. And now I got to find a way to permanently install everything here. All right, thanks.